Welcome to my platform. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your location. And if you like what I do here, please, after watching, subscribe, put on your notification bell, set it to all notifications so that you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. In this platform, we react to all forms of video. What we do before putting the video, analyze it, and we sit down there to watch it together with you. Then later we'll come to the comment section to talk about it. Of course, everybody is entitled to his or her opinion, but let us always do it constructively in the comment section.
Over the matter, and you can see that God was on the throne as regards to these proceedings. Yes, I've now consulted my client, Nnamdi Kanu, as regards the 15-count charge. Some of the statements made by Nnamdi Kanu that were also not clear, which I pointed out to the court. The prosecution has been able to give me another clearer copy, which is legible. And with that, we will take the next step. Tomorrow, no one is running away from plea being taken. But the point we made today, which the court appreciated, is that you can't take plea to counts that have not even been given to you. We were served some minutes to 10 a.m. yesterday a 15-count amended charge for a case coming up today, whereas the last date of adjournment was 2nd of December. So they had well over 1.5 months to have done that and served us. They didn't. So I believe that was intended to frustrate today's proceedings. In any event, that was the 6th time they are amending the charge. Each time they amend, I will file a preliminary objection. They go back to the drawing board to re-amend. So by the time we allow the plea taken tomorrow, by then we would have gotten to the bridge and then we will cross it. Because certainly and definitely and absolutely we are going to file preliminary objection to these counts. Many of them are just poor. The DSS are part and parcel of the democratic organogram we have. I don't think they are aliens from another planet living on Mother Earth here. For the opting time today, the court emphasized to the DSS what they should do. In any civilized society, when you are trying an accused person, give him facilities to defend himself. How do you keep a person in solitary confinement, sleeping on a flat 6 inches bed? I mean, if this small student's mattress with no pillow, and expect the person to live a good, healthy life, and he's complaining that he's being starved. We put all this in the affidavit. Solitary confinement, you are not allowed to greet any person, to exercise, and when other inmates greet you, they are immediately taken to solitary confinement or to more serious security areas because they greeted you. You are not allowed to practice your Jewish religion. You're sure that you would. All of them are seized. Well, I mean, the judge had to make another order today. He has been appearing in court all along with the same dress. The dress is not a uniform. It's because he has not been allowed to have another dress. So when you talk about a free and fair trial, all these are what section 36 of the Constitution is about, when it says a person should be given a free hearing. Free hearing incorporates all this. Free hearing incorporates fair trial. So if, for example, everything is weighted against an accused person and in favor of the prosecutor, then where's the justice? That was the question I was asking the court. The prosecutor investigated. They are the accusers. They are the prosecutors. They are again also keeping custody of the person. Then the person is worn out gradually, psychologically, mentally depleted, psychically traumatized, physically humiliated and debilitated. In such a case, you cannot say the person is undergoing a fair trial. So these were the points I was emphasizing to the court today, that even though you had made orders again and again and again, these orders are being flouted brazenly with impunity. So this is where we are. I believe that with today's proceedings, there will be a change of heart on the part of the DSS, because the law is that a person should stand trial. The reason they say stand trial is that you should be healthy enough to stand when you are being tried. It didn't say sit trial or lie down trial or prostrate trial or be in a coma trial. Only the living can stand trial. That's what the Supreme Court said. Say only the living can stand trial. In any event, in any case, even convicted persons who are on death row are still entitled to basic fundamental rights. You can't say, for example, that because a person is on death row, then you go there and be flogging him with a cane every day, or you now tell him you can't even practice your religion, contrary to Section 38 of the Constitution. So even a convict has his basic right, not to talk of a person who is presumed innocent under a system of criminal justice which is Anglo-Saxon based, being accusatorial, meaning your innocence is presumed, not the French model which is inquisitorial, where your guilt is presumed. And all these have been encapsulated in Section 36 of the Constitution. So I think by the grace of God, we had a good day in the court.
Thank you very much.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So this matter was adjourned 18th, 19th, 20th. And my lord made on the last agenda, that was in November, saying that on the 18th, we are all coming to take all the whole applications that has to do with challenging the competency of the charge and jurisdiction of the matter, the court to hear the matter, his bail application, and his application to transfer him from DSSS to Correctional Center. So these three applications was slated on the 18th. While we are waiting on the 18th for us to commence the business of the court, the prosecution, in order to truncate the date, serve us 15 purported amended charges on that 17th at the close of work around 4 or 5 p.m. So when we now came to court on the 18th, we now said that, my lord, we cannot proceed because Nnamdi Kanu has not even seen the amended charge for us to advise him for him to take the plea. So based on that, court now gave us today that we should discuss with Nnamdi Kanu. That was yesterday, and come today. Now we came today. So when we came today, that yesterday, after reading the charge, we discovered that the charge is empty. We discovered that the charge is a duplicate of those charges that my lord has already struck out. That was what they duplicated, split, and incorporated in the name of charge. To an extent that they said that his comments led to the killing of Gulag in Imo State. That his comment led to the destruction of Lagos by NSAS. You can see such a confused couple of charges they brought in. But be that as it may, we filed no superior objection challenging the decision of the court. My lord, you cannot. There is nothing before you. There is no charge before you. The competency of the charge and the decision of my lord to hear the matter. So you cannot proceed to hearing. As I speak to you, they said that Nnamdi Kanu do want to invade the government, want to do this thing with gun. We are expected them to serve us the proof of service, the gun, the proof of evidence. Charge before you talk about whether there will be trial or not. Based on that, my lord saw reason with based on that, my lord saw reason with us and adjourned the matter that yes, he must first of all, my lord said that he must first of all to ascertain whether there is a charge before him. That one is one. Two, having ascertained whether there is a charge before him, whether he has a jurisdiction to hear the matter before we talk about trial, that he don't want to waste his time. So he gave us 16th of February by 1 p.m. to hear the motion. After hearing the motion, he will now, after he will hear the motion, that notice of prohibition before he talks about his bail. Of course, you know that Nnamdi Kanu never jumped bail.
Yes.
Nnamdi Kanu was in his house when he was granted bail. The military, in the name of Operation Python Dance, came with the armored car on his house on the 11th of September 2017. 2017.
Yes.
Then after viewing, they came back on the 14th. After the viewing on the 11th, they came back on the 14th and they invaded his house, killed about 28 persons. And today, High Court in Umai has declared that invasion not avoid, and that Nnamdi Kanu's right was violated. And awarded 1 billion naira against the SSL and federal government in favor of Nnamdi Kanu. But we are not even talking about the money. At least we have judges and court that can uphold to justice. So now that shows you that Nnamdi Kanu never jumped bail. It's only a living that can stand for trial. They kept to kill him and decided to run away.
To run away.
I hear them saying for his life. And we also deposed an affidavit when he was in Israel that he's ready to come and face his trial if the court can guarantee his safety. That those motions are still pending before the court, only for them to kidnap him in Kenya, abducted him and brought him into this country through extraordinary rendition. So that is where we are today.
Okay,
so,
thank you.
For me to let me to add what happened outside. Shore came in solidarity for Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes. Okay.
And
I'm sorry, sir. Please, can you tell us your name?
My name is Sonny Ayanwu.
Go ahead.
I'm one of the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
Shore came in solidarity, as usual. He normally comes. This is not the first time or second time. Now, one of the security men on Mufti move out his dagger to that guy to kill Shore. The supporters of Nnamdi Kanu rushed and rescued Shore. Shore, you all know Shore is a popular figure.
Yes, the founder of Sahara Reporter.
Of course, and one of the presidential candidates before. So they rescued Shore and put him in a moving vehicle for him to move. Shore now, as I speak to you, like Shore, life has been spared by God. The same security men, army, police, immigration, civil defense, started shooting at the supporters of Nnamdi Kanu, and they shot 2 persons on the leg with tear gas. All of us were, I'm just recovering from the tear gas. I don't know what is happening in this country. We don't know. The court day and day is vindicating Nnamdi Kanu, just like the one they did in the Federal High Court in Umai. So I don't know what is happening. All what we're trying to say is this: if you feel that Nnamdi Kanu has committed an offense, try him fairly, using the instrumentality of the law, the Nigerian law we have. Try him fairly. If at the end you find him guilty, punish him. If not, then give him every opportunity to defend himself. Nnamdi Kanu is entitled to supporters, and these supporters that came, they are not armed, chanting songs, and they're far away from the court. Far away from the court. So the court cannot even hear what the song they are singing. I don't know what is happening. We should be told what is happening in this country. What has the Aniboman done? So that's our problem.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for your audience.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching this video together with me. Like I said before, if it is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel and you like what I do, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, leave your comment in the comment section. You are free to criticize, but let us do it always constructively. Remain blessed. I appreciate your massive support and I love and cherish each and every one of you. Until I meet you again in my next video, for now I will say bye-bye.